It is Saturday, 2nd of September 2017, 02:16 Central European Time. I am having to fathom the unspeakable pseudoscience and lurchiness and obscenity of all fucking facsimile over everything, including all zero-dimensional ongoings, thoughts, knowledge, memory, and their completely crude, not grasping anything about it, deluding pseudo scientifically about whatever shit, having nothing but dreck hacks, right? A hack, that is a bad author. Drex hack apostrophe s, Drex hacks sci-fi mumbo jumbo shit in their head, and I say this as a connoisseur of science fiction and of fantasy and of horror. Okay, that's not what we're talking. We're talking about complete, unbelievable shit in their heads. So, dear North Americans, dear citizens of the 17 successor nations on North America, here is what you do with your armed forces. Pay good, close attention. You voluntarily, that is, those affected, so to speak, namely all military ranks above colonel, not including colonel, right? Everything above colonel, voluntarily, by their own free choice, demote themselves down to the rank of colonel. Very important. So you have nothing left above colonel. The rank of colonel is protected. I have protected the rank of colonel for a whole lot of reasons in all manners of ways for my entire life. Do away with everything above colonel. And in between, before you say, oh, but your lecture on war said have generals. What I meant was have competent military decision makers. Okay, in a full hierarchical system, those would be generals / admirals. It doesn't fucking matter what you call them, okay? Just have competent decision makers. You will find such in the colonels, okay? Everything above colonel needs to voluntarily demote themselves, right? Not one another, but themselves, down to colonel. Everything beneath colonel is all considered one and the same rank. What does it mean? You have one single rank beneath colonels, and you have colonels, and nothing above colonels. That is what you do with your armed forces. Okay? Colonelizing, so to speak. And then you group them to such an extent, actually you might get some colonels out of retirement, namely if they're not completely, like a 100-year-old fuck or something, if they've actually retired as colonel, and I mean serving some time as colonel, not just one day prior to the retirement be promoted to colonel. If they actually retired as colonel and have served some time as colonel, and aren't overly old, get them out of retirement, okay? So that you have a few more colonels. Don't promote anybody to colonel. Don't colonelize them from beneath. Only by voluntary self-demotion from above. And get some who retired as colonel out of retirement and have those serve as colonel. And then, as you need them, see that you have about one colonel who is currently serving, paired, namely a real colonel, paired with one, or not paired, tripled, so to speak, if you can make it, with one self-demoted and with one out of retirement, so that you have a set of 3 colonels, one a real life serving colonel, one a self-demoted colonel, and one coming out of retirement colonel, and give them about, well, what's the ideal? I mean, I guess that depends a whole lot on what it is you plan to do with them. I'd say give them about 46 of those beneath Colonel, so that you have 49 in total. Okay? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Or make it 45, then you have 48 in total, and thus you could theoretically split them up in 3 subunits. And that's how you do shit. Okay? Colonel is protected. The Colonel is the single most protected. In fact, it's not just the most protected, it is the only protected rank. The one beneath Colonel isn't called anything. You know, you might call them soldier or whatever. It's not really a rank. They're not called anything. They all are considered the same rank, namely not the Colonel rank. That's what you do. And once you've done that successfully, and I'll say this for the bazillionth time, nuke Fort Meade. I do want to point out that I am the sole true ruler of Albion, the trust chip Albion. If you don't know what trust chip is, come to my Mac. I know I haven't done a video explaining the changes on Albion and how they came out of the anti-life equation quite a while back actually, and how all of a sudden by them doing so, tons of routines that were worked between Albion and France broke off, and all of a sudden France was solvable for Europe, and so on and so forth. I know I haven't done the videos on that yet because I'm getting wicked sick torture, plus I have to bear the unspeakable obscenity of Fex Mundi. But that's what you do in North America. Matter of fact, that's what you do anywhere in the world. Colonel-ization. Okay? That is what you do. And then you nuke Fort Meade. Thank you.